By the time he graduated from high school in the spring of 1989, Lance was ready to leave Plano and pursue a cycling career. And that fall, just after his 18th birthday, he got his chance. A call came inviting Lance to join the U.S. national team. For Linda, the news was bittersweet. It was everything that Lance and she had worked for, but it also meant that she was losing her son and best friend.
He needed to go to a place where he could train and be his own person and start his own life. And he was very young when he did this, and was like my right arm, lost.
But Lance wasn't sorry to leave. He wanted to compete against the best in the world, and it was time to learn if he was good enough to beat them. Early in 1990, when he was 18 years old, Lance Armstrong left his home in Plano, Texas, to join the U.S. national cycling team. Coach Chris Carmichael liked what he heard about Lance's talent, but he also had some concerns.
I was excited to meet him, but he also had a reputation at that point that he was a bit sort of cocky, sort of stubborn young athlete.
At their first race together in Japan, Carmichael told his team to take the race slowly, conserving their energy.
First lap goes by, Lance comes by, all by himself, 30, 40 seconds ahead of this group of about 150, 200 athletes.
And Chris Carmichael is looking at him like, what are you doing? And Lance goes sailing by and he gives him the hook 'em horns sign in the air, grinning, like, hey, aren't I doing great?
Lance ended up 11th in the race and first among his teammates. It was a respectable start for the young American, but not as good as it could have been.
I had two feelings. One was I wanted to slap on the back of the head and say, geez, Lance, if you just, stuck with the plan a little bit, we would have had a much better placing. But what was overriding that was just the fact that, my God, we had this, amazing athlete who had this incredible courage inside him.